When you're in the shower, butt naked, do you guys rinse and repeat with your shampoo? Because that's exactly what Epic does with their games. 4 installments in 7 years on one platform. If that doesn't scream money hungry, I don't know what does. I'm not one to talk about gameplay, but if you could probably tell by what you're seeing on the screen, it's the exact same map as the first video I did a commentary on. Because, well, there's only 4 multiplayer maps to play on. 4! Technically 8 if you count Overrun and Survival, but nobody really cares for that. Even though if those game modes are enjoyably fun, I don't count them as multiplayer games because basically they're just a better and improved version of Horde and Beast mode. So the only actual 3 game modes you have are the generic shooting game modes with Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Free-for-All. What happens to all the uniqueness of the Gears of War series? So basically that's 3 multiplayer game modes with 4 maps, all for a low price of $60. Including if you buy the season pass for an extra $20, you get 6 multiplayer maps, 2 new game modes that are Warzone and Execution. Not to say that the new multiplayer maps are going to be 3 Overrun and 3 actual multiplayer maps. So for a low price of $80, you get the best game of 2013. No, this isn't Grand Theft Auto 5. This is Gears of War Judgment. And did I mention it also comes with the original copy of Gears of War for download? So technically, you get Gears of War, which everybody already has, which is like for $2 at GameStop used. And you get a game that shouldn't be priced $60, all for the small price of $80 if you buy the season pass. And I really feel bad for anyone who actually bought the limited edition for this game. This game is specifically made for a bunch of frat boys that are mentally unstable alcoholics that want to play Twister with each other butt naked. But guess what? Those are exactly the people that play this game and post it on the internet. With the exception of me, I'm Mexican. Mexicans usually play this game because it's like 10 pesos in Mexico and they record with a dazzle. I'm an exception. See? I'm not recording with the dazzle. So, I would be what is it called? A statistic? I can't even speak because I'm Mexican. Statistic. I'd be a statistic. And luckily, I'm not that. I'm the rare Mexican that actually has good quality content and could speak, for the most part, proper English, except for slurring my words every 5 seconds. So, Epic, you have my utter and utmost respect. And I believe Gears of War Judgment with 1E, because you're a hipster like that, is Game of the Year for 2013. And even with having too few maps and too few game modes and a horrible campaign that only lasts 4 hours or so, I managed to find the best positive thing in this whole entire game, and that's the graphics. The graphics in female character models tights are perfected, and I can't wait to see what the next gen brings. I don't know why they don't perfect the tights that the males wear in this game. Maybe they don't really want to see a guy's huge bulge, or maybe it's a small bulge, so maybe that's why they just do it on the females to emphasize the beautiful graphics. That being said, I just turned a whole bunch of negatives with this game into a whole bunch of positives, because I'm that type of person that could do that thing. And that's why, in my opinion, Gears of War Judgment, Game of the Year. Hands down. You guys can thank me later. I'm not talking about the horrible Drake song or Drake album, whatever he calls it. I'm not talking about that. That sucks. You could just thank me later, though. See how such a positive person I am towards the Gears of War series and the Gears of War community? I should be hashtag #1 most positive uploader of the Gears of War. That should be my channel name. And I think I just might have to change it to that because it's so true. So I hope everyone knows that I am being absolutely serious when I say this, that Gears of War Judgment does not suck as everyone else is pointing out to be. And it's definitely a Game of the Year candidate for 2013. I'm not just saying this either because there's a guy with a really, really crooked nose that likes to tan and is wearing a P-shaped snapback holding a gun to my head. That's not a reason why I'm saying You should also subscribe to him too. Yeah, his channel name, Kaos.